Here we go.
Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah,
Good morning, White Bear Lake. Good morning, Chaska. Good morning to Harbors. Good morning to you. I didn't know the towns I was reading because I couldn't find my card. Welcome to the Jason Show. I'm Jace. Please say hello to my sidekick sister from another mister who will never be replaced by man or beast. Maybe. Kendall Mark, everyone.
Hello. Good morning.
Did you like how I stretched that out?
Yeah, it wasn't obvious at all.
Yeah. I had the other card on top, and I'm like, Jeff writes down my cities now. So I'm like, okay, who am I saying hello to? Oh, White Bear Lake. That's how much he does. That's how hard Jeff works.
Above and beyond.
He scans the Rand McNally Atlas in his car. And he's like, oh, White Bear Lake today. Chaska. How you doing?
I'm doing very well today. Thank you very much. How are you?
I would like to start with a compliment. May I do that?
Please.
I love that color on you.
Marigold?
Marigold.
Oh, why thank you.
That you look
Hello.
you look quite lovely, my love.
Why, thank you. It's the tan. It's that Florida tan.
Yeah, you do. You have a nice little glow to you.
Thank you. It's not spray tan. It's normally spray tan.
You know, I've never spray tanned.
What? You don't even know what you're missing out on.
I've never spray tanned. No.
Jason, you should try it.
No, I've never done it. I don't know. It's messy. And I don't like the thought of it like spraying in all the cracks and crevices, and I don't need all that stuff. I don't need that.
I love it.
I don't need, yeah. Lift up the roll. You know what I mean? Lift up the left man boob. Just spray under there.
Really weird.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get a little excavator to lift this one up. Spray under there. I don't need that nonsense.
I love when they're like, just lean a little more. You're like, what do you need me to do?
Does a human spray you, or is it like a car wash? I thought you just go through it like a car wash.
There are the car wash types.
Could you imagine? Wouldn't that be great, though?
Then you would get all the angles.
Well, let's be clear.
Jason, you have to stand, like, so you've never done
No,
this?
explain it to
you
me.
You have to do, so you have to, like, hold your hands like claws.
Okay.
And then they have you stand like this. And then you have to stand like this.
You do not.
Yes, you do. You have to stand in, like, the weirdest positions. There's one where you have to turn around and, like, lean forward, so, like, get your cheeks. It's really funny.
I am a lady. I am not having Vera at Sunworld spray my cheeks. I'm sorry. And why do you want those sprayed anyway?
So that it's a nice line when you put on a swimsuit.
Oh, okay. Because my feeling is only Jordan and Colin are seeing that nonsense.
Well, Colin's not seeing mine.
Oh, well, no. I mean, Colin's not. Let me be clear. Colin's not seeing yours, and I'm not seeing Jordan's. But, I mean, you know. Shoot. I mean, but no, I'm not. No. And can I just tell you, because you are the one that books shoots and stories for me to do not book me to do a fish out of water spray tanning.
How would Eric even film it? Eric, don't answer that.
Oh, Eric's seen me naked before. It's fine. It's like, you know,
Casual Tuesday.
Well, that just flew out of my mouth with great ease. Oh, Eric's seen me naked before.
Are you sure?
No, I don't think he has, but no.
No, I didn't mean if he's seen you naked. But
Oh.
Are you sure you don't want to go on a shoot spray tanning? It could be a really fun girls trip.
A girls trip with whom?
Me, duh. I want a spray tan too.
Oh my goodness, I would rather be pecked to death by a murder of crows than have you see me in any level of disclothed. No. No, you're like my sister. You are like a little sister.
Okay, well, A, you can wear whatever you want to in there.
Okay.
B, it'd be really funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything for the show. Within boundaries. Okay, fine, we can do it. We'll do a spray
we'll
tanning.
go to Go Glow and we'll smell really good and we'll be really tan and it'll be so fun.
But they're not doing my bum. Just FYI. Let's get started, everybody. It's time for the hot dish. Roll it, Leo.
under the desk looking through it yesterday.
We'll bring Leo with us. Okay, where should I turn?
You want me to do what?
Do you want to get under my arms? First up, the Oscars will have a much different look this year, and it appears it might be a bit shorter. This is the best news of the day, and we need good news. The Hollywood Reporter has learned 8 awards will not be televised this year. Instead, those awards will be handed out before the on-air show even begins, and then an edited down package of those awards will be put into the show. The categories getting the pre-show treatment will be documentary short, film editing, makeup, hairstyling, music production design, short animated film, and short film live action and sound. As a way to soften the heartbreak for these 8 awards, the Academy says the award ceremony will begin an hour before the live telecast. Yes! Now we're cooking with Crisco, Florence Henderson. No offense, because let me be positive about these folks first. There wouldn't be movies without those behind-the-scenes folks.
100%.
If there weren't the Erics of the world, there wouldn't be a Jason show. This is, my opinion about this has nothing to do with the talent and the need to recognize these folks. However, as you have heard me say on this show, it is a broadcast. The Oscars, not the Academy Awards, not the awards itself. The Oscars is a show. You need to make it broadly entertaining. And I'm sorry, harsh truth, Betty from Anoka doesn't give a river rat's rear about sound editing. She doesn't. The average viewer watching at home, you couldn't care less who wins hairstyling.
It's true. I do like when they do those little video things where they explain how they do it, though, but that just makes it longer.
And plus, there's still going to be, it's going to be edited down. They're still going to get a moment in the telecast. But I think this is, look, the ratings are down for everything. The Olympics had 11.5 people watching. I mean, everything's, ratings are just going down across regular television, linear television. They got to do something.
Right.
If you're going to continue to air this, you got to do something. And you actually got to nominate movies people see, that Betty from Anoka see. You got to do that.
What is The Sound of Water?
Yeah.
Wasn't that the thing like 2 years ago?
Oh, that was the movie, the Shade of Water. Shape of Water.
Yeah, what's The Shape of Water?
Well, that's what, there was a woman and then she had sex
I don't care.
I gotta tell you, the otter is really getting to her. Just FYI.
Why are we, again, I'm having a good day. Why are we bringing this up?
Jeff, put him up in the camera real quick. Hey, Kendall, I want to put you in a good.
This isn't funny.
Put you in a good
I'm
mood.
like afraid it's gonna come out. And
No,
attack me.
it's not gonna put. This will put Kendall in a really good mood. Ready? Come on, a little bit more, Jeff. Here we go.
Oh my God. Get that thing.
There's Oliver.
Oh, I don't like
There's your best friend, Kendall.
those things.
Next in the dish, Wendy Williams. God, I love our show. Wendy Williams has responded. Can I tell you? Wait. Floor director Adam, who's also director Adam, he comes in today. And truth be told, and Ted, don't worry, I'll get to the rest of this. Truth be told, Jason here, I'm in a horrible mood today. I am in a wretched mood. Now, I'm not taking it out on you fine folks. You're nice enough to watch this show. But I'm in a horrible mood.
Just all the other people.
The bosses I'm going to take it out on. Anyway, director Adam comes in. I'm by myself. I'm putting on my drag. I'm putting on my thing. And he looks at me and he goes, "Hey, Jace." "Hi, Adam. You've had some wacky things on your show lately." He goes, "You had an otter on your show." That's just a sentence I never thought I would hear. And he goes, and he had engineer Brad saying movie lines. I said,
so
yes,
funny.
This is where I've always wanted the show to be. Puppets and talking engineers.
Keep bringing that thing back. It's going to be like whack-a-mole.
That's right. Wendy Williams has responded to the news that her show has now been canceled, and that response is not without some controversy. Next in the dish, Wendy's representative released a statement saying she's really grateful to everyone who supported her during this time, and she understands the reality of syndicated television. Yeah, show business. And maybe Wendy's show just isn't viable. But things took a turn on her newly created Instagram. She posted on her story saying that representative isn't authorized to make statements for her, to which that person responded, he doesn't know who is in charge of that Instagram account. But he FaceTimed Wendy. Are you following all that?
Yeah, but I had to read it like 6 times.
Yeah. So there's a Instagram account that we thought was really Wendy. But then Wendy went on and said the representative isn't representative of her.
Right.
It's a mess.
And then he was like, the way he phrased it was, we have been longtime friends. When I actually have a conversation with my friend, we will update you all.
Well, as Sherry Shepherd said yesterday, it's Wendy's story to tell when she feels comfortable.
Right.
But the story today is the Sherry Show is going to debut in the fall on a lot of Fox stations, including this one, and we wish her the best. I want to focus on the positive.
Yeah, because she's fabulous.
She's fabulous. Myself, Kendall, and the Otter will be back right after these words. Back in a moment. She's back there, yeah. Coming up next, Rosie O'Donnell is issuing a public apology. Why? And who is she apologizing to? I have my thoughts. Then, he was in the original cast of Rent. Now Adam Pascal is taking on another iconic role in Pretty Woman, the musical. He'll join us live.
I am beautiful, I am confident, and I am strong.
And our good friend Michaela Holmgren is back with us as she tries to make history again with Sports Illustrated. That and more when we come back. You learn so much about your coworkers during commercial breaks. Welcome back. Monday was President's Day, and Kimmel's team asked future voters what they know about presidents. Oh my goodness. It's time for our late night rewind.
What do you think the best part of being president is?
Because you get to order people around all day and just like sit there drinking coffee.
And what's the worst part of being president?
You never get to nap.
Do you want to be president?
Definitely not.
Yeah?
Definitely not.
Definitely not. Why not?
Because then you have to fill in so much hard paperwork. I know, I just did a president's report.
You did? Who'd you do it on?
Chester Alan Arthur.
And what's the most interesting thing you learned about him?
He died of fatal kidney problems, but he kept it a secret.
Do you know who that is?
George Washington?
Was that guy ever president?
Like, definitely not.
Does he look silly?
Yeah.
Does he look smart?
No.
Should presidents flush?
Oh, poor Guillermo. From the mouths to babes. That's fantastic. Again, I said that yesterday to that comedian. You just put a camera in front of kids, and sometimes it's just magic.
It's beautiful.
Absolutely. We've done it here on our show before. Yeah. Next in the dish, in case you missed it, there were a lot of twos in yesterday's date, and the late night host had a lot of fun with that. Look.
We also have to make tonight extra special. Not one, but two Guillermos in tutus. There they are. I don't know which one is which, but they look great, and wow, what a... You've got a twin. Is it fun to have a twin, Guillermo?
It's fantastic.
Wait, which one is you? I don't know.
I got the bigger belly.
You sure that's a tutu? I think that might be a 3-3 you're wearing there.
Little bit.
The number 2, everybody.
Are you ready to party?
Hey, two.
Get it? Two. What's up, Steve? Let's light this candle.
Well, hello, 2. You certainly do seem to be enjoying the day.
I've had 2 fists of bourbon, 2 bottles of Adderall I stole from 2 different pharmacies.
The last time we had a Tuesday was 400 years ago.
Do you think they partied about it?
I think they did. And by the time there's going to be another one, we're all going to be dead. So there's a positive thought.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great.
Did you do anything fun yesterday
No.
for the Palindrome?
I don't.
I didn't even realize that it was. I said the date 1,000 times yesterday on this show and the radio show. I didn't even realize it. I didn't even connect the dots.
Oh, I did. I had 2 pieces of pizza and 2 glasses of wine.
So, a Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Kendall doesn't need a palindrome for that, though. Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, next in the that's why I love you. Next in the dish, Rosie O'Donnell is doing some cleanup work after stepping in it this weekend. Apparently, she embarrassed her whole family when she struck up a conversation with Nick Jonas and Priyanka Chopra. Well, in that conversation, she referred to Priyanka's father, who she assumed was author Deepak Chopra. Well, that's not the case. Her father was a doctor in the Indian Army and died 10 years ago. Rosie has since apologized, and Priyanka said, no big deal. But this is why we're doing this story. This drives me just insane. That has not stopped the headlines from popping up all over the world. Ted has pulled this. Look at this. These are all the places that made an international deal about Rosie and Priyanka Chopra. To which I say, and you know me, I don't like the general term, the media. I hate the media, because the media, there's different facets of the media. But this is where the gossip rags drive me crazy. Because here's the deal. I know that Rosie has her detractors. I am a fan, but I don't like everything she says and does. I don't like everything any entertainer really does. Having said that, is this the worst thing in the world that anyone's ever done? No. No. Should she had to have issued this dramatic public apology? No. You know who she has to apologize to? Priyanka. Mm-hmm. And if Priyanka doesn't have a problem with it, why does Page 6 care? Or the Daily Mail, or Newsweek? It was in the Los Angeles Times. It's ridiculous to me.
I know, and I think the first people that were upset about it was because she apologized on TikTok and she didn't use Priyanka's name. She kept calling her like Mrs. She couldn't remember her name. So then people got mad that she didn't remember her name, who she was apologizing to. So then she issued another apology. It was a lot.
This is my feeling right now. The world is insane. You know, we have Putin, potato chips are $37. Gas is $400 bazillion.
The seals are disappearing. What? That's true.
Sure. You know, we have otters taking over shows.
Stop it.
We can't get things. People are fighting. Relatives aren't speaking to each other. And people are worried about Rosie O'Donnell? I'm not even trying to be funny. It's a big eye roll. I've said this even before the world turned upside down. There's a portion of folks that literally wait in shrubs. They wait down there. And they just wait to be outraged about something.
Right?
And it's hyper now because everybody's miserable. Mm-hmm. So everybody's rage, anger, and sadness comes out sideways. That's why everyone's yelling at each other at Home Depot. That's why people are yelling at each other cutting in line at Disney World. Everybody's so mad and tense and angry. There's road rage incidents are up. Anyway, it's just not a big deal. Who cares about Rosie? Who cares? She apologized to Priyanka.
And it was about thinking her dad was not her dad.
Yes, thank you for, because that's the thing. Haven't we all stepped in it? Mm-hmm. I have accidentally done and said, you know, you say something, you're like, oh, and you want to pull it back in your mouth.
Right.
You forget about it because you say the wrong thing.
Right.
You know?
She was just making small talk even. She was like, oh, I've met your father. And Priyanka was like, oh, really? Who do you think my dad is? And then she said, no, that's not my dad. That's it. It's no, like, big thing. I had a really horrible incident, and I can't even tell you about it but I had a horrible incident with the dry cleaner one time. That was the most, the most uncomfortable moment, probably top 10 of my life. And I didn't mean to be uncomfortable, but I got in the car, and you know how when you do this, you go, oh my God, 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 oh my God. And I did that. And it wasn't intentional. I don't think Rosie intentionally wanted to. Next in the dish. Andrew Zimmern was on the YouTube show Hot Ones, where they ate progressively hotter hot wings. Okay, you know the bit. And he shared a tip for how he's a professional, deals with hot food. Look at this.
I don't like it when you make noises like that.
Well, this one never gets any easier. It's a moment I dread all the same.
Yeah, that's hotter than a crack pipe on payday.
By the way,
It's the
chocolate milk on your recommendation. Really hitting right now.
You know, your staff sends out this little questionnaire. Has 2 questions.
I'm aware, yeah.
What kind of wings do you like? What kind of milk do you like? By the way, that's still growing.
Yeah,
and
it won't
burning.
stop.
And it lacks, to me, it lacks flavor.
Yeah. I think
But
that's
my
a
mouth
fair
is
criticism.
producing so much saliva.
Yeah. It's like your body tries to defend against it or something.
Yeah. That's why you need ice cold chocolate milk. It's been on my training table for years.
Hey, that's a good tip, though, Kendall. Chocolate milk. Yeah. Andrew also talked about the State Fair, Culver's, and gas station pizza. Hey, look, Quick Trip. They have good pizza, and they have really good chicken fingers. Have you ever had the chicken fingers at Quick Trip?
Can't say I have.
Which, by the way, they are all over the place. They're like little mugwise.
I love Quick Trip.
Every time you turn around, there's a new Quick Trip.
That's because they're fabulous. They have a whole grocery store.
And if you're watching us on the West Coast, they're like a convenience store.
Yes.
But they are everywhere.
They are the best.
They have everything.
Everything.
I found a baby there a couple days ago in the produce section.
And he took it home. No, he didn't.
Andrew said being on the show was a bucket list for him.
Me too.
On that show, really?
Okay, it's sponsored by Frank's Red Hot. That's like my middle name.
I don't like hot stuff. Yeah.
Oh, so salty good.
Oh, good. I'm glad you like it. Hey, we should do a little contest about that. Yeah. By the way, Andrew, answer your emails. Next in the dish, it's time for our hashtag shade. It's time for our, told you I was saucy today. It's time for our trashy TV update. Are you ready? Did Sam and Juliet break up? Who cheated on who? And what does Chloe have to say about it all? The trailer for the new season of the trash-tastic Siesta Key is out. Let's look at it together.
I'm here trying to make this work.
Just shut up for like 5 seconds.
Have you seen what Sam's been posting? She was doing exactly what I was doing, just hiding it and lying about it.
So is it really over?
Don't want to hate him.
Breath of life calms us down.
It's not always easy to be like that.
They're both on a journey. I'm trying to figure this out right now.
I'm so tired of lying.
I might need to move out.
You're a trophy rebound. This cannot happen at the wedding. I want to go be alone outside of the cameras.
You're a nasty, vindictive.
Stay out of my relationship and stop posting about me. I'm sorry that I hurt you, but am I sorry for doing what I need to do for myself? No.
It's like the Jason show before the show. The new season of this trash returns to MTV in 2 weeks. Do you actually watch this?
Heck yeah, I watch this.
Do you?
Yes, I do. I mean, 1,000% serious. I watch this.
Give me why should we watch this?
Okay, you love Housewives.
I love Housewives.
It is just as trashy, but like just a little younger. So you just kind of laugh because you go, "Oh, I'm so glad I don't have to do that anymore." But wow, that's a really big yacht, and that was a really mean thing to say.
What if I don't like young people?
Then you're out.
I'm just joking. I love all of you. I do. It's a couple of you, but no, I love all of you. No. Okay, fine, I'll watch it. I do like trash TV.
You really like? You could just jump in. You don't have to watch old ones.
I don't have to watch Siesta Key Part 1.
2 or 3.
Oh
or 4.
my goodness, I'm out.
There's been 4.
That's a lot of commitment.
Well, just start in season 5.
No, right, audience? We're not going to watch that.
Yes, you are.
It's time to meet today's JVIP. Today it's Karen Weber. I almost said Karen Walker. Holy crap, Megan Mullally's watching our show? Karen Weber. Hi, Karen. She says she loves the show because it's an hour of entertainment every day with laughter, great interviews, and fun ideas. Oh, thank you. Karen says the crew and I are genuine, respectful of each other. Well, are we, Kendall? Right? Say, Kendall, say yes.
Yes, Jason loves me and I love him too.
That's right. She also remembers getting to hug me when she was here for the Harry Connick Jr. show. Well, that means Karen's photo was permanently in our studio. Not only does Karen get a Jason Show mug, she's entered to win the monthly grand prize that includes coming into the studio to watch the show, a $150 accessories gift card to Becker Furniture World, and a $200 gift card from Wood House Spa. We'll meet our first grand prize winner when they join us in studio next Friday.
News to us.
I mean, we haven't had people in here for years.
Literally.
Half the staff hasn't been in here in years.
You guys have to shower.
That's right, yeah. Kim Jong-un hasn't been in here in years. And she's not invited. We will be right back. Welcome back. Well, our first guest this morning is a Broadway legend. Yeah, and you know I don't like to throw that word around, but he is. He's the original Roger in Rent. Boom, that's all I have to say. Period on the end of that sentence. Well, he's in town as part of the national tour for Pretty Woman. Please welcome to the show, Adam Pascal. Hi, Adam.
Hi, good morning. Thank you. It's very nice to be called a legend first thing in the morning. I really appreciate it.
Well, I mean, I'm serious. I mean, you are. I mean, Rent is legendary. That original cast is legendary. Therefore, you are legendary. Well, welcome. Welcome to the Twin Cities, my friend. I usually ask this later in the interview, but you know, we're known for having great audiences here in the Twin Cities for theater. That's why a lot of shows open here. Have you ever performed here, Adam?
I have, yeah. This is actually my third national tour. I did one of Rent in 2009, and then I did one of a show called Something Rotten, which we came through in 2017. So this is my third time coming through here. So, and I will say that the audiences here are phenomenal. We've only had one here so far last night. We opened last night, and they were fantastic. And everybody came out during a blizzard, which is even more wonderful. So we feel really welcomed here in the Twin Cities.
Adam, what is it like? I mean, I'm sure you've done such a wide array of shows. What's it like taking on, you had Roger, and now you're taking on another iconic role, and that's Edward in Pretty Woman. Is it easier or harder to take on an established role like that?
Well, for me, it's kind of easier. You know, as actors, as theater actors, what we do most of the time is play roles that other people have played before. And so it's not an unfamiliar experience for me. And as far as this particular role, you know, I have to be honest, you know, I saw the movie when it first came out. I am that old. And I don't think I've seen it since. When I got the job, I didn't go run back and watch the movie just because I knew what the story was, and I didn't need to watch the movie to sort of, you know, get tips on how to do the role. Like I just did it. I just do it the way I do it. And so, I'm very used to doing this kind of thing, to taking on a role that another actor has played. Because
isn't there a little fear, Adam, even subconsciously, that you're going to maybe take some beats from Gere? You know what I mean? From Richard Gere? Or even accidentally, you're going to take some rhythms from him.
Look, I have no problem stealing from other actors things that work. So I have no shame with regards to that. But you know, look, we are telling the same story, and a lot of the scenes are very much, you know, sort of the same scenes that were in the movie that we then put on stage. And so there are going to be inevitably some of those beats that probably will seem a little familiar to what Richard Gere did, just because it's the nature of the dynamic of the scene.
Well, like most people, and you and I are on the same age, I have this movie memorized. In your opinion, what's the biggest difference if people go and they sit down, and they will, at the Orpheum? To you, what's the biggest difference between the movie and your show?
The music. You know, this is a musical, and we have an amazing score by Bryan Adams and Jim Vallance, and so we're telling this story in a different way. We're telling it through these incredible new songs, this original score that these guys wrote for this story. So that's definitely the biggest difference. And of course, the biggest difference is the other actors who bring their thing, you know, to the show, and it makes it its own thing, you know, because we're all different and we have different energies, and we portray these characters a little bit differently than what you've seen on the movie.
Adam, is there any recalibration for you as an actor? Because for folks that don't know, Adam did this role on Broadway. Is there any recalibration for you doing the role on Broadway and then doing these in houses all across the country on the tour? Is there any change?
Well, the only change are the other actors that you're working with. I did it briefly on Broadway. So in this regard, on this tour, I'm having the opportunity to really develop this character in a way that I didn't actually get to do on Broadway with Olivia Valli, who plays Vivian. And she and I have developed this incredible friendship and dynamic that I think really makes our version of Pretty Woman a different version than what people have seen.
I mentioned in our last minute here, I mentioned Rent at the very top. When I say Rent to you, because my goodness, we absorb it as fans, you were and are a part of it. When I say it to you, what's top of mind? What floats to the top always when you think of that era for you?
Well, I mean, when I'm amazement. I grew up playing in rock bands. I wanted to be Bono. I wanted to be John Bon Jovi. I wanted to be the guy that my character in the show, Roger, wanted to be. He wanted to be a rock star. He had the one song Glory, the song that he sings, and so now I'm part of that show, Red, which has in a way become that for me to a certain degree, which is incredibly ironic. And so I'm just amazed that I'm part of something that has lasted this long and that so many people love. To be honest with you, I really am. To this day, I'm amazed.
I was going to say, it's not to sound like a 13-year-old, but it must be just cool to be part of the fabric of pop culture. I mean, it's Rent, for heaven's sake. And you're Roger.
It is. It's amazing. And again, 25 plus years later that we're still talking about it and it's still relevant is mind-boggling.
Yeah, because at the time I remember thinking, oh, this is a show that's very of the time, but actually the themes are so universal, it's come around again.
It has.
What a pleasure, Adam. I hope you enjoy your third stay here. On behalf of all of us, I'm sorry about the snow. I'm very sorry about the snow.
That's all right. It's worth it.
Thank you, my friend. Pretty Woman is at the Orpheum through Sunday. For tickets, go to hennepintheatretrust.org. If you missed this, any part of the interview, we'll post it on our Facebook and YouTube page a little bit later. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back. From animal stories to ghost encounters to Nutter Butter people doing crazy things, the Jason Show research team goes through a lot to find stories for this broadcast, this television show. I paused because I wasn't quite sure what this was. For this television show some days. So the producers decided they want to put Kendall and I to the test when it comes to hilarious headlines. Ladies and gentlemen, people of all ages, it's game time. We don't have an open?
We couldn't afford it.
We're just going to sit here until Leo rolls it. Is Leo having an episode? Is he just pushing all the buttons now?
It's National Curling Day. He can't help it.
There we go, Leo!
Aha!
This was the control room a few seconds ago. Hi. This game is simple. We're gonna read a headline and must decide if it's real or fake. Are you ready, Kendall?
Yes.
Okay, we have a paddle. Show people your paddle, Kendall. Jeff made this.
Can you tell?
We're so poor here. First, Canada. Canada man flew 1,400 miles in wrong direction after boarding wrong flight. Real or fake?
Real.
Real?
Going with real.
Is it real?
Mm-hmm.
It's real! Oh, that would be horrible.
Dummy.
My friend Candace, when I moved here, she was driving my red Dodge Neon, and I was in the U-Haul, and we stopped for gas in Madison in 1997, and we got back on the highway. She took 94 East, and I ended up taking 94 West. And we didn't have cell phones at the time, and she didn't discover it until she saw the Milwaukee skyline. We're no longer friends. Next headline. Massachusetts ice fisherman reels in state record otter.
I wish it was real, but I think it's fake.
I think it's real. Show the answer. It's real!
How mean!
What do you mean?
You can't catch otters like that.
I think it was an accident.
I hope.
I don't think the fisherman was actually trying to get an otter. Up next, ghost caught on camera stealing snacks from family's kitchen.
Oh, I know that's real.
Fake. Let's see. Is it fake?
It's gotta be real.
Fake.
Oh, but wouldn't that be so cool? Like Paranormal Activity, like a big thing of Cheetos comes out of the fridge, and they're like, no, girl, I wanted the Lay's.
Nothing cool about that. It'd be moving. The next one, Florida. Okay, of course, Florida. Florida man floods basement for pet alligators. Absolutely. Is it real or fake?
Real.
Fake? What? Oh, what?
That has research again.
That
team.
had to have really happened. you know, somebody down there is flooding a basement for a gator.
Hey, buddy, get on in.
Next up, rhinestone vest wearing pigeon reunited with family.
Was this also in Florida?
This has to please be real. Is it real? It's real! It's a pigeon wearing rhinestones. What is it, a drag pigeon?
How'd they do that?
It's a drag queen pigeon.
That's cool.
Do you believe? Anyway, next one. Phone books used to patch pothole. Oh, that had to be true, and it happened probably in Indiana. Is it real or fake? It's real!
Was it Indiana?
Oh my goodness.
Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana.
Oh, look at you singing. It's kind of right, but anyway, thanks for playing Headlines, Real or Fake. We will be right back. Back in a moment. The commercial break. Fake.
Fake.
Welcome back. Our next guest is a trailblazer for so many out there, and I love her so much. And once again, she's vying to be in the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue. Please welcome back to the show, my darling, my good friend, there she is, Michaela Holmgren. Hi, sweetie.
Hi, Jason.
It's good to see you.
It's been a while.
I know. I miss you. I wish you were here.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay. I love you. Okay, you're trying to be in the swimsuit issue again. So, how are you doing this? What are you doing? Are you writing letters? What are we doing, and how can we help?
I just want to do it again because I want to just showing the using my platform for inclusion. I love to model, and I love doing all this and make it happen.
And you submitted a tape, right?
Yes.
Okay, and then did you submit a whole new tape, or did you?
Yeah, it's a new tape, and then I was enjoying it, and it's more spreading more awareness for all challenges, for all things, and make it confident, strong, and beautiful.
Did you mention me in the tape at all, Michaela?
Yeah. Actually, I do know. My mom did it. So it's really cool.
Michaela, now go re-edit that tape and mention me in there, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll send it to Sports Illustrated too. Your mom helped you with it?
Yeah, my mom helped me with it, and they just had fun with it. So I just had the good experience with modeling into it. My babysitter was hot pink. And it's like, I didn't be more attention about everyone be started to be celebrated.
Yep.
And the diversity comes in, and there's so others, making people feel proud and happy. You want to do this, like the Down syndrome. You can't do Sports Illustrated. So, make this happen, make it have a job or a career we're looking forward to. Make it great, because all that matters is about inclusion and all things that go on with it.
Absolutely, because you, my love, you should be able to open up that magazine and see yourself in that magazine, right?
Oh, let's do it.
Because remember, Michaela, we're not going to say if, when this happens, I don't want you getting too big. I don't want you to become too big of a star. Because remember, you're going to take over this show when I leave, right?
Good call, Jason.
It is a good call, yeah. Well, the show is yours whenever you want it. What else? Okay, so you did the tape. You're trying for the swimsuit issue. What else are you doing?
So I competed Miss USA again. Surprise!
Okay, so you did that. What else? Because you're busy. You're doing a lot of stuff.
And I got top 16 last year, like this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have you're doing a Facebook series?
And Instagram series to go with it. So I have a good friend is Nia Sue.
Yeah.
Is from a dad's mom, and she had a series called Dancing with Nia. So we flew us down there, and that's a big surprise. So I was going down there, and we danced together, and we picked the song together, and I just make it more fun. And the outfits are pretty, and all this stuff. And it's talk about spring and how come it's a good idea. I was week 5, so go there and go see it. You want to watch it. So
we will.
It's kind of fun.
Okay, so let me ask you before we go. All the folks watching, they all love you. What can we do to support you? How can we help with the Sports Illustrated issue? How should we write them? Should we email them? Should we stand outside of their building?
Email and all that stuff, because I wanted people to share my message out there. Fans, get ready. So you want to say too on that, say contact. I can do that for you guys. That's my fans know that.
Okay, you know what? And we're going to help too. We're going to post this, Michaela. We'll put this on our Facebook, our YouTube, Instagram. We'll put this all over, and we'll tag Sports Illustrated. And if they're smart, there's not even going to be a question. They're just going to immediately put you in the issue. Right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Because I want to share my message about inclusion. I want to do this so bad. So I want to share all this to your fans and family. You can share that so I don't be pop or whatever it is.
We'll share it. Don't you worry, okay? Now promise me when you can, you're going to come in and see me, right? You're going to come into the studio?
Oh, yeah. For real this time.
Okay, sweetheart. Well, we miss you. We love you. Tell your mom I said hi, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Bye, sweetie. Follow Michaela on Facebook by searching Michaela Holmgren. And do whatever you can do. Share it. Tweet Sports Illustrated, seriously. You may not think it helps, but if everybody watching the show, if you all tweeted them and you posted this interview, it's going to get their attention, trust me. That's what producers look for. So if there's a swell of people just inundating them, you'll make that young lady's dream come true. And my goodness, what's better than that on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, whatever day this is. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Love her. Welcome back. Love that Michaela. She's just the sweetest.
She is. She's like a ray of sunshine.
We got to get her on that magazine, Kendall.
I know.
We got to. It's time for the world's shortest segment. Didn't Leo already roll that open? Do it again, Leo. 23 years ago today, we all learned what a scrub is. Remember this?
No, I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me.
That is No Scrubs from TLC. Today in 1999, the girl group released her third album, Fan Mail. If you didn't know, No Scrubs was written by Real Housewife of Atlanta, Candy Burris, and won a Grammy. The song was #1 for 7 straight weeks and remains on my iPad, on my iPhone, one of my favorites.
Can we wear those for Halloween next year?
Let's do it. We'll be right back. Back in a moment. Look at that beautiful shot by photographer Eric there.
Wow.
He's going for Employee of the Month. We don't even have that anymore. Kendall joins me again. It's time for the surprise goodbye. Today we all remember what Woody said in Toy Story, the Toy Story movies. There's a snake in my boot. Well, somebody in California just found a snake in their running shoe. Oh my goodness. Check out the video of the young rattlesnake slithering around inside the shoe. Absolutely not. Oh my goodness, why am I watching this? At least it wasn't outside. The snake catcher posted the video to TikTok showing the Southern Pacific snake hissing when he attempted to remove it from the shoe. He finally got it out and safely relocated the snake to a new spot.
I found so many mice in my shoes. Like, it is, you gotta check before you put your shoes on.
Where do you live?
Grew up in the country. They
You
just like
find
to
mice in
burrow
your shoes?
You gotta check and shake it out before you put your shoes on.
Go out there and be yourself, because nobody can tell you're doing it wrong. Hee Haw will be back tomorrow.